Alright, you guys, welcome back to another video where today makes day 34. I'm on a roll now. I'm getting the numbers down now, so I got it. Alright, so today's title, y'all, is a question. It is a question because I feel like this question is so important. It's so important because it's going to determine your success. It's going to determine your success with your workouts. It's going to determine your success with your nutrition. It's going to determine your success with anything that you do in this life. And that question, you guys, is what are you feeding your mind? What are you feeding your mind? Because listen, what you feed your mind is going to determine the actions that you take on a day-to-day basis. Are you telling yourself, man, I don't want to do this workout, or man, I don't feel like eating this chicken, or frying this chicken, or going to the store, or whatever, right? Like, what you say to yourself is going to give out a vibe. It's going to send out a vibration from you, really shaping up how you're going to act for that day, right? And so what you tell yourself, what you listen to, what you put in your mind, what you feed your eyes, all that stuff is important because what you feed yourself is going to determine the actions and type of mindset that you have. So yeah, like I think that's really what I wanted to say, but I also want to say, having asked you that question, really what I do. I want to share what I do during the day to keep my mind motivated on my goal. Number one, if you haven't seen my blog post already that I've shared on Reddit, it's the one about the secret sauce to how I lost 43 pounds doing insanity. Okay? And one of the things that I keep my mind on using that blog post is my goal. I keep my mind on my goal. It's so written out, plainly written out, that I'm constantly thinking about, okay, alright, so when I was doing insanity, I knew I wanted to lose weight. I had the image in my mind. I knew exactly how I wanted to look. I knew the number. I knew the deadline in which I wanted to lose the weight. I knew the foods that I had to eat. There were components about that goal that I was constantly thinking about, that I was getting motivated about, that kept me focused. But I can tell you now that if I had my mind on I was going to say one thing, but I'm not going to say that because that's a little bit too much, but I'll just put it to you this way. If I had my mind on negative situations going on around me in the world, things that I had no control over, then I might have not been moving forward. I actually remember that the first week I did insanity, I actually almost stopped. I almost stopped. But I said, I can't stop. Because if I stop, I'm going to go back to where I was. I didn't want that. You don't want that. You don't want to go back to where you were. You're not trying to stay there. You are trying to move forward. I feel like somebody need to hear that right now. You are trying to move forward. You got somewhere you got to be. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody stop you from achieving your goal. Talk to yourself. Let yourself know, I'm going to do this. I am somebody. I got a place I'm going. I have a purpose. You got something, you have something that you're supposed to do that nobody else is to do but you. So talk to yourself. Feed your mind. Read your goal. Write your goal out. Read it, and read it. Look at the picture. Whatever it is. Tell yourself, I'm going to get there. Meditate on it when you're in the car. Meditate it when you're eating your food. Meditate on it when you're working out. Meditate on it when you're having conversations with your friend. Meditate on it when you're at work. Meditate on it. Chew that thing inside and out. And after a while, it's going to be a habit. After a while, you're going to be on autopilot. It's just going to be a part of you. You ain't going to even be able to stop. Because it's in you. Right? Meditate on that thing. Keep your mind on your goal. Another thing I can say is, Listen to stuff that keep you motivated. If you listening to the news in the car that's talking about somebody done got shot and killed, you know, you meditating on that, that's gonna stop you. That can, at least. You know, that brings in, as sad as that is, that can bring in something that you may not be needing to hear. I mean, let's face it. I mean, there's things that happen. There's circumstances. Sometimes we just gotta be a part of stuff that we just gotta know about. But if you ain't gotta deal with it, don't put yourself in it. I'm sorry. Like, it's hard. We live in a tough world, guys. But if you got somewhere you gotta go, if you got somewhere you're trying to do, if you can't help the situation, if you can't do nothing about it, yeah, you may want to. I mean, if you think you need to take steps for rights or things like that, that's fine. That has a time in your day, but keep your spirit. Keep your spirit. Keep it safe. Keep your heart safe. Keep your mind safe. Don't let it tear you down, because that can end up tearing you away for what you're trying to accomplish with your weight loss goals. Okay, so feed your mind things that's going to keep you motivated and pumped up about your goals. Really, look, I can go on and on about this, but I'm going to ask you guys, what can you do? What can you do on a daily basis to keep yourself pumped up? I want to hear from you in the comment section down below. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to stop the video, but I want to see what you can do on a daily basis to keep yourself fired up and keep your mind on your goal. I want to hear from you, and I'll see you guys later. Bring it.